steal second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now,
I'm here.
A single could be all it takes to push a run across.
That's little baby
Digging in
Vegeta.
once again, Hank Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Oh, what did I miss out?
So it's a two-run shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Holy smokes. Whoa.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too,
Holy
so it's obvious that he's in a
matrimony.
groove right now. My advice to this staff?
Ready for another shot now. Ellis Gutierrez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
1-1-1.
Slogan, a bloop, and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's the first out. Hank Williams will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the
I'm
base
starting
hit
to
at
rest
the top
my
of the
head.
inning is still alive.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now it's Mark Canha.
The right fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
Here comes the 0-1. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-1. This
On the
leads
bag,
down to
on the
third.
bag, right here,
Choose
on the
right,
bag.
Barrett. And he'll tag the
Oh,
runner
he's
coming
tagged
by.
me
He's
out,
making the throw
man.
And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. Midland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Babe Doyle gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Donnie Clark works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just
I'm gonna
about
take a
does it
leak.
for
I'll be
Mark
right
DeRosa,
back.
Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Metzger. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Naturals, 1 run on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
was such a relief. I just came back from the bathroom.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joey Calhoun gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more...
Standing in, Hank Williams.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coasted to second base.
Runner goes for third. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
That's the way to hit the ball right there.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Right on. Right on the moneymaker.
Digging in and looking for more, Hank Williams, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming, here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Romine is there. 2 down. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Leading off the inning, Hank Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. shot here to left. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hank Williams. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Romine is right there, and he's got it for out number 2. Ready once again, Brian McCabe. He singled his last time up.
Brian McCabe.
Please don't run.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Shot weakly to the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7.
Double-A baseball right here.
Williams, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Having a hard time getting the ball off my bat.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come
No
to
sacrificial
pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 7-7.
This dude got my number 2.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
Final line score for our ball game for the victorious.
Good, but if you never, it's good because
The game's future stars are on display as minor league
could have
baseball
like
comes
at
your
least
way on the show.
hit all the way
Game
around
2 of this 3-game weekend
next at
series
bat.
between the mid. Standing in, Hank Williams. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field.
You told me.
Ready to take his
that
axe
you love
again,
me.
Hank Williams, as he'll look to follow up with a 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Slapped hard the opposite way.
More stronger than the grizzly bear.
Catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Coming to the plate now, Michael Tolbert, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On the ground out to short, backhanded. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning.
We really need
right out of the gate that really got these guys off
since
to a fast
our
start.
defense in the field is pretty good, top 10, top 5, I meant, but I think we should tighten up a little more so I can get on bat more quicker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to first. McClure is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Leading off the inning, Michael Tolbert, as they'll look to get something going here and even this
Get
game
double
up.
play right now. We have nobody's on base.
The 1-2. On left side. And there's one down now. Ortiz as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Buford.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Williams scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors.
Squeeze him out tighter than a grizzly bear.
Coming up, the Rockhounds lead it 3-2. Leading off the inning, Arnold Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this lead off. 1-1-1. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Williams right there, and a good throw gets him, one gone. Stepping into the box, Ryan McClure. Thus far.
Ryan McClure.
So 1-1 home. Short. Williams fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-2.
Squeeze him more tighter than a grizzly bear.
Into the box now, Hank Williams in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, a swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop
For some
it.
reason, I'm hitting a lot of home runs in this park.
And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
That's nice.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rockhounds cross the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Coleman Riggs gets his 18th win of the year, the best on the staff. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more... Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Casey Lawrence will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Hit well on the ground to first, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
So now it's Mark Canha. He went deep in the contest last night. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
No.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak. Runner goes for second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a two-run homer down the line in left, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that
No!
guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Striding into the box, Hank Williams. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to
See what I
sit
tell
back
ya?
and watch that one fly.
This Parker Series is a gold mine.
Home run. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they move on top 4-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now at the plate, Hank Williams. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, and this one's launched to right
I think you
field.
should change up my bat a bit.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather...
Ready to take his axe again, Hank Williams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
This is pulled into right. Doman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Top of the order due up. Digging in, Hank Williams. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First pitch on its way. Hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Midland Rockhounds get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Quinn Katimer gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Casey Lawrence permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Donnie Clark works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that's it.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Welcome to MLB. The show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. Babe Doyle will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box now, Mark Canha.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Mark Canha.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Make the turn.
Swing and a soft liner.
All right, hold it here, hold it
Throw
here.
to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on. Stepping into the box, Charles Fidelia, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. The ground out to short. Williams from the outfield grass. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield.
On the ground is short. This could be 2, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Thomas Valentin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now at the plate, Ellis Gutierrez. And they're runners at the corners now.
Gutierrez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them two guys.
Now in the box, Hank Williams. He singled his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in, Elvis Guerrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Guerrero.
0-1 count, and the pitch. To short. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Naturals lead it 5-1. At the plate, Freddie Fletcher. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 5-1. Now to the plate, Hank Williams, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
He pulls this one into right. Collins is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take.
Stepping up now, Hank Williams. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game. And it's a 5-3 game now.
We were just speculating about this starter maybe starting to show some signs of tiring, and then he gives up a long ball. If you ride a starter too long, it can come back to bite you sometimes. Now,
right back.
Digging in now, Tyler Collins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Sam Cisneros earns his first win of the season. Andres Fabregas records the save, his 34th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alberto Medina, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hanley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Collins. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Round to short. Williams loves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be.
Ready for another chance? Hank Williams, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Lusk, the runner at first with 2 gone. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. And a great recovery here as they'll tag their man out on a wild play, and the inning will come to an end. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hank Williams. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and this fastball is welted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they take the lead 4-1.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, He's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Ready once again, Brian De La Rosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Ground is short. And quickly there are 2 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Ray Austin, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? And there are 2 away now. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hank Williams. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A Soto shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit. Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Midland Rockhounds get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Luther Sneed gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Miguel Jimenez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball.
Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish.
You dirty dog. Oh, shit. Oh.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. Striding into the box, Hank Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive, base hit to right.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Hanna.
Right fielder, Mark Hanna.
And there he goes towards second. Just got a piece up the line. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in to try it again, Ross Dolan.
Right fielder, Ross.
The 1-0. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Striding in once again, Hank Williams. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to first. Blanco has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another shot now, Hank Williams. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Digging in once again, Michael Tolbert. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Michael Tolbert.
On the line at first. He'll go to the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
At the plate, Hank Williams. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they push the lead to 4-2.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Arnold Suzuki.
Arnold Suzuki.
Flee to the left. Williams charging this one onto first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Midland Rockhounds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Coleman Riggs wins for a team-high 19th time. Miguel Jimenez closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. 12 men on base. For the Travelers, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Terrell Cotton, the pitcher from the Virgin Islands, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep...
Coming to the plate now, Hank Williams, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Yeah, if you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Here's the 0-2. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Perkins looks up, and that one is gone.
Sounds for you, one viewer.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get it started.
Hit back up the middle. Williams ranging up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in, Matt Villarreal. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Don't do that. Here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike.
See, I let him pass.
And it's far too late as he steals second. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan McCabe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
I'll let this guy pass too.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0.
Oh.
Stepping up to the plate, Hank Williams. He hit a 2-run jack.
Yeah, he got me pretty good one.
The last at
Got me pretty good.
We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
You can beat it. You can beat
Hit
it.
sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Anti-Venom's
3
mean.
innings complete. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Into the box now, Hank Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Standing in, Ryan McClure, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Suzuki leads off second with nobody out. On the ground out to short. And that's out number 1. Ready to take his hacks again, Hank Williams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
So now it's Mark Canha.
Right fielder number 20, Mark Canha.
set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Digging in and looking for more, Brian McCabe. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 3-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field. They just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rockhounds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Terrell Cotton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Casey Lawrence struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Travelers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Babe Doyle starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The shortstop, Hank Williams.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Soriano shading to his right. And that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Ready now, Benito Soriano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shot weakly to the left. To his left, Williams. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in, Michael Tolbert. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Michael Tolbert.
Runner goes for second.
1-1-1.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hank Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Hanna. He reached on a single in his first try. Runners are at second and third with one down. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Steve Lombardozzi. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Round it, find the ball, find the ball.
Holbert trying to get there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. At the plate, Hank Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied down the left field line. Dolman on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Striding in, Hank Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hank Williams.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He pulls this one into right. Villarreal is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Travelers lead it 4-3. Taylor Motter steps into the box. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit to short. Williams ranges to his left. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Stepping up now, Andrew Romine. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Andrew Romine.
Short. Williams is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Arkansas leads this thing 6-3. Standing in, Hank Williams. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Hank Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-5 tonight. Arkansas took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tommy Curtis gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Enrique Carrillo hammers down the save, his 34th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
final line score for our ball game for the victorious.
From his agent.
I'm the co-founder of YouTube. Whoa.
Some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
Makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Midland Rockhounds and the Corpus Christi Hooks. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for 2 division rivals. Next. Chris Pacheco gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping into the box, Andres Valenzuela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Valenzuela.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
The ground ball to first. This might be 2. Step on the bag for 1. Throw won't get him. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission. To lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough.
In now, Javier Campillo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second. Now at the plate, Hank Williams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high.
Hank Williams will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First offering on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his third home run of the ball game, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Vaughn Sherman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit on the ground is short. And there's one away. Settling in now, Robbie Green, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. 3-2 pitch. The ground out to short. Williams ranges to his right. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Hank Williams will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gomez going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th in the ball game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
So coming to the plate, Robbie Green. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 8-6. Digging in, Jeff Big A. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, and I kind of thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving. And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Hank Williams will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His 5th in this game as they jump ahead by 3.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane.
508 feet.
I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
That's a mammoth home
Well,
run,
it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between...
I'll be back.
the Midland Rockhounds and the Corpus Christi Hooks. Bobson Dugnut, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Lusk rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base
This
coach.
guy's
You know,
on a
the
cold
outfielder
streak, I think.
has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Flares this one over toward first.
Good enough for a
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the
sack.
second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hank Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
The right fielder, number 20.
So now it's Mark Canha, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time. End of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vaughn Sherman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in and looking for more, Hank Williams. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready. Here's the first offering. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone!
right on. That's what I like.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
Digging in once again, Hank Williams. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hold up, right here.
Second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business.
Down.
Oh, and they've got him picked off, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rockhounds are out in front, 8-1. Ready for another shot now. Thomas Irving. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Irving.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
1-1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
You got no chance, man.
Striding in once again, Britt Oliver. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. To short. Williams takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Williams will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 0-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat.
Now at the plate, Jason Bowden. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Robbie Green. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. It's on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed. Well, in hindsight, choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Rockhounds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alberto Medina records the victory, his 13th of the year. Bobson Dugnut permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Donnie Clark hammers down the 5-out save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
9 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors.
Welcome into this presentation of stepping into the box, Hank Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bowden has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the... Ready for another chance. Vaughn Sherman. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hank Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Line hard toward right center. Gomez will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
At the plate, Tim Fedorovich set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. High pop-up. Ramirez is under it, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and there's 1 away now. Digging in to try it again, Hank Williams, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hold on right here.
The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Now at the plate, Hank Williams.
Hank Williams. Hank Williams, 7 foot tall.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, great job.
Gotta be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
So now it's Mark Hanna. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. This is popped up. Spear with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like... Ready once again, Thomas Irving. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Irving. 1-1.
And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Green. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. Reined in. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Midland jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Coleman Riggs earns his 20th win to lead this pitching staff. Mike Hauschild pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Miguel Jimenez records the save, his 6th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Hooks, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base.
I gotta go to bed.
Time of the ball game.